Hi everyone. Well, I guess this kind of could have been a flip through Friday because I'm recording it on Friday, but still doesn't count. I'm gonna post it this weekend instead because today was March the 1st and I wanted to kick off Mandala Mania for the month, but we are still gonna have our official flip through. So I got a little crazy, and as you can see, I ordered some more coloring books, even though I said I hadn't for a good long time. So let's go ahead and get started with some flip throughs. Oh, maybe, possibly. There we go. So this is one of the more recent books Jade Summer has put out. It is two of their books in one. It's Chibi Girls Volume 1, I think, and Chibi Girls Volume 2. Both are done in grayscale in this book, which is awesome. Volume 2, I think, was already grayscale, but the first volume wasn't. So I already have the volume 2 grayscale, but this just gives me duplicate pictures to color in, so I don't mind. So let's go ahead and do a flip through this. So if you have Chibi Girls 1 and 2, this, that's odd. Like some ink got away from them on that page. I don't know if I've done a Jade Summer flip through in a while. It's an actual imprint owned by Fritz and Publishing. It's not like an actual artist. It's a team of independent artists. So if some of you are wondering. I think they're called Volume 1 and 2. It's confusing because the set of the set of images I'm going through now, the first, I'm assuming 25, are from the Chibi Girls book that's already grayscale. I wish they would name the books a little better. So if you have that one, this is going to be just a duplicate flip through of that. I think I've only colored one picture out of the copy that I have, so I'll probably switch over to this one. I think this is right. That was one in particular I really wanted to do. I don't know, I may color that today. Who knows? One thing I do like about Jade Summer a lot is that when you go to their website or you go to the Amazon page with the book, they do show the images. They have like a little digital pencil over it just so nobody can grab those images, but you still get to see what you're getting in the books, which is really awesome. Of course, that pirate picture also is my jam. We all know how I feel about pirates. Love them. I should color more pictures with pirates in them. Sorry I'm being so quiet. I laid down. So tonight I'm going to try to leave Leroy out overnight. And I already know that I'm not going to be able to sleep much. So I was trying to nap a little to prepare myself for that event. She's pretty. Actually, there's is it Passionista Colorista doing the bunny color along this month? This would be perfect for that. Actually, where's my bookmarks? I don't know why I don't get these stupid things out anytime I do a flip through because I know I'm going to need them. And then I'm going to put them on here, and then I'm going to forget them forever and a day. So I think this is the last picture in the portion of the Chibi Girls book that already was grayscale. So now we're moving to the one that wasn't grayscale before. That one's cute. Seen a lot of pictures of people coloring these already. I have a feeling this is going to be one of their more popular books. I'm always happy when they put out a grayscale book. I think Cozy Cabins is the book they released this week, which looks, I love this one, which looks really good, but I have bought enough coloring books. I'm going to stop for like a hot minute. Let me grab a sip of coffee while I'm doing this. I noticed John over at the Bibliophile Colorist, he had colored this for Feline February, but I don't think it made it to Instagram, so still turned out really good though. Well, I was going to get a sip of coffee. So we got cat girls up in here. I didn't like this book at first, or either one of these books. But the more I have looked at them, I wasn't really a big fan of like the real big eyes, anime style drawing. But the more I've looked at them, the more I've really kind of grown to appreciate them. Sorry, the book is wanting to close on me. That one's cute. I mean, they're all cute. She looks very concerned that she has scissors. Oh my gosh, I wish. I totally wish right now. Actually, I don't, because if I got a massage, then I would want to sleep, though I guess sleeping right now wouldn't be so bad. Maybe to keep myself awake, I should do like an impromptu live stream. But I don't know. I might be mumbling so incoherently, none of y'all would understand what I was saying. I like this picture a whole lot. I think I actually had planned to color this one in the original, but of course I would be really happy to do it in grayscale. So there's that. And then here's a good list of all the different books Jade Summer has. As you can tell, it is a significant list, so there's plenty of options. I think something for everyone. And they talk about leaving a review. They have an email list, and then they have their Facebook page. So there is Chibi Girls, 2 books in 1 grayscale. No duplicates in this one. You're just getting both volumes of Chibi Girls in grayscale. Next one up, my first Sunlife drawing book, Fantasy Quest. This is a color by number. I don't know if I'll flip through this entire book, because if you've seen 1 or 2 of the pages, you've kind of seen them all. I mean, you'll get what I mean in a minute. So there are 25 different fantasy creatures in this, hidden in hexagonal and triagonal grids with numbers and cells. Each number means a particular color from a 22 color palette on the back cover. So here are some of the creatures that you will find. This is the official color palette, I believe, for when it said the back. I looked at the back cover and I didn't see it. I think it meant the back of the pages. So this is here so you can basically establish your own color palettes if you want, or if you want to go ahead and color these in to match these, to give you an idea of which pencils or markers or whatever you want to use. So let me go back to that. Sample page, you can try the colors, create your own palette on the back cover. So I go to the back cover. Oh, okay, there you go. There it is. When they say back cover, they literally mean the back cover. So This right here is why I'm not going to flip through this entire book. And I'm having to zoom in. Do you see this? I am going to order another Sunlife drawing book, but I'm going to try to order one of their color by numbers that isn't quite as intricate as this, because this is like Color Quest level, trying to see the numbers kind of size. So here's some in the triangles. Then you've got hexagons. And it goes back to triangles. So that's pretty much the entire book. I don't really see a point in doing a flip through because that's all the pages are. And as I noted, the color palette is indeed on the back cover. I was incorrect. This is on Amazon printed paper. These are all one-sided, so these are perfect for markers. They are not perforated. These look just like, not just like, but same kind of format of the Jade Summer books, where you get the black backing on them. They're one-sided, they're not perforated, and this is the Amazon printed paper. But I definitely am going to get one of their maybe easier color by numbers. I gotta hold that one the last. So I splurged a bit. I've seen people coloring from this one. This, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Y'all see it right here. Cats and Dogs, an Exquisite Colorful Journey. Now this one's ring bound. This will get a little interesting. Hang on. First off, let me back out. There we go. Now let's try this again. There's his name. My autofocus has been on the entire time. Well, if it's been doing that weird out of focus, in a focus thing, I am so sorry. That's why I don't like using my autofocus. So let's slip this over here just a little bit, so I have plenty of room. There we go. It is spiral bound. Cats and Dogs, an Exquisite Colorful Journey. Here's the dedication. Looks like these pages are perforated. It's really hard to thumb through them, I guess, at this angle. They are one-sided images, so yay for markers. Oh boy. I know there's a page in there I'm skipping. There's 2 pages in there I'm skipping. I like this one a lot. The paper is a thicker paper. It's got a satiny kind of glossy look to it, and it feels not super smooth, but it's maybe in between smooth and toothy. So I definitely will have to test other things than my markers on here just to see how they will do. But I think markers would do very well on this. It's good paper. This is a fairly expensive book right now, so I would have been surprised at anything less. I wonder if those animals, I wonder if they're tripping on something. Oh my gosh, I'm having such time with trying to, there we go. And I keep having to get away from the microphone. I love this one with the fishbowl. So they convinced the dog to do that. Was that one of those deals where it was like, oh yeah, that dog's looking at her like, why are you petting the cat? Where's my pets? Space dog, space cats. Hee hee. Oh my gosh, it's like that dog has developed an army of cats. And sharks, evidently. I'm assuming those are sharks instead of waves. Really unique pictures here. I believe it's dogs and cats in every picture, which is pretty cool. That is some magnificent fur right there. And that dog knows it. That is a smug dog. I really like this one. This might be the one I color in here first. It's really cute. There we go. That dog's coming through the door like, what is going on here? Sorry. My computer dinged. Oh. If you made those dogs cats, that's probably going to be me. I don't know, at that age, I still may not learn how to sew. If I skip a page or two here, I apologize. I'm trying really hard not to. It's just the way this paper is. I would say it's more on the smooth side. It makes it really hard to actually flip through the pages. That's how smooth. I thought it was toothy at first. I don't know. I feel the paper feels different, but I think it's definitely on the more smooth side. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I evidently don't know what I'm doing. Who knows? What are we all doing? Am I going to have an existential crisis right now? I got to have one of those at least once a day, right? That dog knows what's up. That dog was smug. That cat is looking at them dogs like, rude. Starting to eat before I eat. That's just rude. Now that one's even got mice. And a giraffe even. I've never seen animals that excited to be at the vet's office. I can tell you that right now. Ooh, girl, your hair is fine. Oh, there's cat, and there's cat. It's almost like a finding puzzle on some of these. Like, where's the other one? A lot of images in this one. I've seen this one done quite a bit. Whoa. Well, that might be a cat-only picture. I mean, cat and mice, but I don't see any dogs in that one. Those eyes, though. Shoo, that's kind of scary. Dog snails? Maybe? Dales? Dales? Okay. That one's cute. That would be a good one for Halloween. Oh. Ring bound is a little difficult to deal with in this book. And oh, we get a poster size. We get a double page spread on this one. Whoop. And that one looks like, nope, there's cat. I love them with their little goggles on. I've asked why Quixote doesn't get little goggles when we do the laser treatment on them, and the vet said they don't make any in his size. Oh, you got another one too. Cool. Very cool. I think that's the last one. Yep. That's the back cover. I did not keep count, but that was quite a bit of quite a few images in this book. One thing I haven't been saying or telling y'all that I should, but I'm sure y'all have already figured it out. Fantasy Quest and Chibi Girls are more of like your standard coloring book size. Cats and Dogs reminds me more of like a World of Flowers type shape, where it's wider than it is tall. So if this is the bottom on both, you can see it's definitely wider than your standard coloring book and not as tall. So just in case you were curious, gotta find somewhere to put those. And I splurged again. Said I wasn't going to get it right now, but I went ahead and got it. This is one I know, like the Cats and Dogs one, we are all seeing a lot of, but I'm still going to do a flip through, just in case. This is by Klara Markova. It is a hardback book. Good, thick hardback book. It's definitely got more images than I guess a typical coloring book would have, and if the bottom is flush, it's not quite as tall as your standard coloring book size, but it's as wide, so keep that in mind. And I know some of y'all are like, why do you pay so much attention to the size of the coloring book? Well, I cannot tell you, but there's been a number of times that I bought a coloring book and then it shows up and it's a tiny book, and I did not realize the size of the book when I ordered it. So I've been burned on that a few times. So I'm trying to do that so other people actually know what size the coloring books are. So when you open up this one, you get a little card, or a little invite letter. There you go, letter. Apparently I can't think of words today. From Klara on pretty paper. It says, "Welcome in my magical world full of miracles. In your hands now, you're holding a piece of my heart, and I'm honored to guide you through my world full of pixies, fairies, little flower dragons, and kind animals." I'm not going to read all of it, but very pretty little piece of paper. You get a little card signed by her, which is very pretty. And then you also get a bookmark you can color that also shows some of her other books. The only other book of hers I have right now is Tenderful Enchantments. I don't have any plans to get the other book or books right now. These two seem to be the ones that draw me the most. So, ooh, just that feel of having to smooth down the first time you open the book. There was a title page, the name page. These are all one-sided, good thick paper. You do have little images on the other side, but I think they are duplicated throughout the book, so if you use markers or something and it bleeds through, still use a blotter page for sure, but if you don't care about the little image behind it, then you can call it one-sided and call it a day. Good, smooth, super smooth paper. I've seen people color with markers in this. I've seen people color with watercolors. All kinds of different pencils. Here is a double page spread, which is really nice. That again, she makes them one-sided. There you go. I was like, you can't see all of it. Well. Now I'm paranoid I'm skipping pages after that happened. I'm going to grab a quick sip of my coffee. And yes, I'm drinking coffee at about 4:30 in the afternoon. But again, you got to make some efforts to stay awake. I love hydrangeas. It's probably one of my favorite things out in the garden. I got one, but I may, if the darn thing's still alive, I may have to transplant it somewhere that gets more sun. I don't think it's getting enough sun where it's at. It's slowly growing. It has been, but it's not blooming out, so. Well, they've done something. I don't know, maybe they've used that little purse as a litter box or something, but they look awful smug and laughing awful hard about it. I suspect hijinks. Cats are fascinated by purses. At least some of them are. I find this very similar in style and as a compliment to Tenderful Enchantments. I get that same feeling when I look at this one. I love the little girl and the squirrel. That's just too cute. See, almost missed the page. Look at that. Gotta focus. Well, there we go. Here we go. It's just going to continue to be an issue, so we're just going to do this. That is a big bird. Or everything else is just tiny. Probably more likely. There's you a couple of bats. I don't know. Maybe they're just happy cats in this book. I like that one with the fox. Really like how she draws animals. I mean, I like everything else too, but the animals in particular really draw me in. Like that mouse, that is just too cute. There you go. Make sure you can see all of that. Now he's painting or drawing or coloring or whatever. Again, a little excerpt from Klara. Talks about her other books here. There's another thing in this book where you can cut out the door and add it to some of the pages as enhancements if you choose to do so. And there's the end of the book. There's the back, and it's got a gold foil to it, so got some shiny. Where am I going to put that? Right there. And finally, because y'all know I love my wacky coloring books, we all know that I've got to get the weird ones, right? On top of all the others. I saw this. I can't remember if I saw it on Instagram, if I saw it on YouTube. I had to have seen it somewhere. But we have cats in space, ladies and gentlemen. I know. Sadly, this is not the first coloring book I have that has cats in space in it. That's what I was laughing about on that other book. Strange. Okay, Cats in Space coloring books. The Strange Design coloring books. I guess that is the printer. Strange Design coloring books. I do not see an artist. There is your title page. Here are some helpful tips for coloring. Sometimes colors appear differently than you expect. The color test page is a great way to try out your colors and shading beforehand. When using pencils, pastels, or crayons, start out light. You can always go back and darken your colors. They do provide color test pages, which is very nice. Again, something I wish all coloring book publishers and artists would do. And let's get started. I'm actually going to zoom in a little on this. This is a standard size coloring book as well. That is from the cover. Isn't this amazing? Absolutely fantastic. I've seen this design before on different stuff. I even think I might have pillowcases with this design on it. I just don't have the right size pillows for them yet. And this is this a slice of pizza? There's one with a cat and a slice of pizza. No, it's not this actual image. We have a shower curtain. I'm not gonna lie. I have a shower curtain that has a giant picture of a cat's head with a taco and a piece of pizza. That is how we roll in this house. Got to have the tasteful home design. You know how it goes. I love this one. Reminds me of is it, that's not what it's called, Men in Black. I was thinking Boys to Men. I wasn't anywhere close to that except for men in the title. I don't know. Look, I bought a Cats in Space coloring book. My brain obviously is not functioning on a normal level. Like that one with the little streaks of lightning or whatever from its paws. That cat has seen some mess, let me tell you. They're fighting with like little lightsabers. I guess that's better than just flat out fighting. See, here's Cat with the taco. This one in particular, I have space oddity running through my head when I see that picture. I don't know why. I don't know why. And if you like unicorns too, they've got that covered. I love the look on these cats' faces. I don't know if anybody watches Rick and Morty, but this reminds me of the giant head video. Oh, goodness. If I like color in this one, I'm definitely going to have to use some black and a Posca pen. But man, just looking at these images would just improve my mood regardless. This is on Amazon printed paper. They are one-sided images, though. I mean, for reals, y'all. They're one-sided. It's Amazon printed paper. They're not perforated. So, isn't this just amazing? So amazing. Makes my day. And hopefully entertains y'all's. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this over the weekend. It may be Saturday evening. I probably won't post another video till Monday or Tuesday just to kind of give myself a break over the weekend. I've been putting out videos daily for the past week, trying to get everything done, and I definitely am going to be sleeping a lot this weekend. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.